Okay, hi guys, this is Garth here with Charles Scoville over in, I think you're in America, aren't you, Charles?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that you've been traveling around the country so much, you're probably not sure where you are now yourself. Charles is the owner of the company and the program called Traffic Monsoon, which is an absolutely fantastic company. I think you really hit the nail on the head with this one, Charles. This is not like any normal rev share company where you just buy ad packs and click away, is it at all, Charles?
No, it's definitely unique to all of those other ones. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I can tell you now, there are some companies, but I won't name them, but they should have been exactly like this, like Traffic Monsoon. There's 4 ways of making an income with Traffic Monsoon. Is that correct, Charles?
Yeah, there's definitely 4 different ways to make money. There's using the services to drive traffic to something to help you make money and other things. There's sharing in the revenues. There's the cash links that you can click on and earn money without even making a purchase whatsoever. And then there's referral commissions and referral cash links. So those are the 4 different ways that you can make money with Traffic Monsoon.
Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Now, when someone buys an ad pack, they must actually have some sort of business or social site that has a banner and a URL link to connect to put that ad pack to. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. When someone's wanting to purchase an ad pack first, they must set up an advertisement. We don't want people just buying ad packs. We want people to actually benefit from the services that they're making a purchase for.
Yep, cool, not a problem. You might just have to repeat that because you cut out there, Charles. So you said we just don't want people buying ad packs?
Right. When people are buying an ad pack, first they need to set up an actual advertisement before they can buy the ad pack, because we want people to actually benefit from the services that they're paying for.
Exactly. So in other words, by doing that, you're actually advertising that business. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Great. That is great stuff. Now, can you explain the cash links, to buy the cash links? What's that actually mean, Charles?
Well, cash links are basically paid to click links. So when you click on these links, you get paid for the amount of time that you're on them. You might be looking at the dashboard and seeing the 0.001 ad. So that's 5 seconds that you're looking at someone else's website. There's 0.005 ads, and those are 15 seconds. Then there's 1 cent ads, and those are 30 seconds. And then there are 2 cent ads, which are a full minute that someone would need to take a look at your website. And if they're interested in it, maybe they'll sign up for it or place their details in your lead capture page. If it's something they're interested in, they might Google it later.
Exactly.
But each of these people are looking at your website for an amount of time.
Great stuff. Now, can you explain what My Banner Clicks does? Buying banner clicks.
Well, banner clicks, the great thing about those is when you're seeing a banner, you might not click on it. And so there's a lot of different advertising resources out there that charge for a day, a week, a month, or maybe they'll charge by impressions. But the great thing about Traffic Monsoon is we charge only by the click. So you're going to see a lot better results for your campaigns on Traffic Monsoon for the money that you're spending on the banners.
Great, excellent. And what is My Text Ad Buy Clicks? What does that actually do?
Well, as you're looking at your dashboard, you're seeing text ads. And what those are is just similar to the banners, except for instead of an image, you're seeing text. So they'll continue to display until all the clicks are used up. And so people typically will click on a banner or a text ad only if they're interested in the content of the ad.
Great, excellent. Now, I'll see if I got this one. The Traffic Monsoon pack, so biomassic traffic. Now, that is traffic that literally goes outside of Traffic Monsoon, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. It's being delivered from multiple different pay-to-click websites and traffic exchanges to help you reach a lot larger audience than just people that are on Traffic Monsoon.
Right, so therefore, let me get this one so people can just understand this. So if you want to drive your business outside of Traffic Monsoon, not just for the people that are inside Traffic Monsoon, but right outside, you need to be buying massive traffic by Traffic Monsoon. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Fantastic, Charles, fantastic. Now, the rotators. What's the traffic rotators? Can you explain that, please?
A traffic rotator is basically a tool that you can use. It doesn't send traffic to your website whatsoever, but if you're sending traffic to your rotator link that you set up, let's say you have 3 different websites that you want to get traffic to, but another traffic resource that you're using only lets you set up maybe 1 link or something like that. What this will help you do is rotate through those 3 different websites as traffic is being delivered to that single rotator link.
Fantastic. You've really put a lot of effort into bringing this company to its full forces. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've been in a lot of companies, a lot of traffic exchange programs and that, but nothing like Traffic Monsoon. This is, it just blows me away every time I go inside it. Yeah, I mean, I watch my account, it's just going up all the time, the money's just going up. Can you explain to people how that actually is happening and what makes that work?
Sure. Basically, if you're going to get involved with the sharing positions, buying the ad packs, then what you're getting is a service. And like what we were mentioning just a minute ago, is you're going to be receiving banners and also traffic from the traffic exchange inside Traffic Monsoon. So you're really purchasing a service. But what you also receive is a sharing position. What that sharing position does is that when people are buying those website credits and getting traffic to their websites, if they're buying banner service, if they're buying text ads, if they're buying Traffic Monsoon packages, all of the different services that we offer, each time they make that purchase, money goes into your sharing position. So if you look at a sharing position like a bucket, the bucket has a fill line of $55. And as people are buying services, you get money in your bucket. As people buy more services, you get more money in your bucket. And so because our services are really standing out there in the industry, especially when it comes to the price competitiveness and the quality, that bucket's going to keep filling up until it reaches $55.
That's excellent, fantastic. Now, I actually had somebody ask me the other day this question, and when you buy an ad pack here, they said that you get 20 clicks when you starts off, correct?
20 clicks on the banner,
Yes,
that's right.
That's right. So when the 20 clicks are finished, does that mean that ad pack's finished, or does it just mean those clicks are finished?
It's just the advertising service that you purchased has completed. But if your sharing position is still not yet reached the 55, then you can continue to share in revenue as you continue to qualify yourself daily to share in the revenues.
And to do that, you need to click on the surf clock time in the middle of the dashboard. Is that correct?
That's one way to do it. Or there's also that red button on the top of the page that says Start Surfing.
There you go. Yes, that one as well. Now,
so either one will work. I guess there were some people that were having a hard time seeing the Start Surfing button at the top, so I put it in a couple of different places to help it stand out for people.
Well, you just never know. Now, can you explain to people what would happen if they let the timer run out? What happens there, Charles?
Well, that basically means that if you have referrals that are clicking on cash links, you're not going to be able to earn from cash links whenever they click on them. And that's one of the neat things about this program is the cash links and referring people for free to click on these ads and get paid whenever they get paid. The exact same amount, 100% matching referral click earnings is there. So if you're not qualified, you're not going to benefit from those. And another thing that you'll miss out on is the revenue sharing at the top of each hour. So once when you run out, you're going to stop receiving the earnings from referrals, from the cash links and the sharing. But once when you become qualified again, you start to receive those earnings again. In that amount of time that you missed, you're going to miss out on sharing and you're going to miss out on any earnings that come from those referral clicks. So I would always recommend to keep yourself green.
Great. Well, it's nothing like being green, man. Okay, Charles, here's a big question that people have been asking me, and I've been thinking of ways to try and ask you without making it sound bad. So let me just put it to you the way I can only put it to you. Charles, we all know that you had the program called Ad Hit Profits. I've had a couple of people ask me saying, why should we trust you again now with Traffic Monsoon? Can you explain to people what actually happened with Ad Hit Profits and the security of Traffic Monsoon?
Well, what happened basically with Ad Hit Profits is, we were having a boom period. Everyone was very excited about it. And then what a number of people try to do is smear the reputation of Traffic Monsoon. I believe that we were just too hard to compete against by some of the competitors out there in the industry. And so those competitors rallied around and kind of joined forces to say, you know what, let's shut down Ad Hit Profits. And they spooked people out. They caused a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And at the same time, there were a number of people who, when they jump into programs, they also jump out. These are called hit and runners. And I think that if anyone's ever run a program, they're very familiar with them. If they've ever been involved in a program, they've seen many times a program launch, have a very strong launch, but then maybe within a week or two and up to maybe 3 months, the program just kind of dies out because a lot of people just jump from new program to new program to new program.
Yeah.
And so that's what happened with Ad Hit Profits is a mixture of both of those things. As those people were jumping out into new programs, they also, I believe, were trying to smear the reputation of Traffic Monsoon and cause this fear, uncertainty, and doubt among people. So as people were noticing that they jumped out and the revenues were starting to drop, then more people started to listen to what the fear mongers were saying Ad Hit Profits is going to be over. And so they also stopped purchasing, and they also told people to stop buying advertising services from Ad Hit Profits, which was just an unfortunate chain of events for people that are involved, because it caused people their earnings were reduced, and they saw that continual reduction. And so they started also jumping into new things and shifting their focus away from Ad Hit Profits. Now, Ad Hit Profits is still online. It still is paying. It still is a registered business. It offers the advertising services. But I know it's very hard to increase sales over there because of all the negativity about Ad Hit Profits out there. But there's still a number of people that continually use the services. The sharing of that revenue still continues to happen. And with the Better Business Bureau, we have an A- rating, and it's only minus instead of plus because of the short amount of time that it's been in business. So I feel that there's been a lot of good things that have been done with Ad Hit Profits, but a lot of lessons and challenges that were faced, and a lot of things learned from those challenges to make what Traffic Monsoon is now a much better program than what Ad Hit Profits has ever been. Yeah,
I think you learn by your mistakes as well, and you definitely with what you've done with Traffic Monsoon is just absolutely incredible. Where do you see, just as you're the owner, where do you see Traffic Monsoon, say in the future, Charles? Can you tell us?
It's impossible to see exactly where the future is going to go with Traffic Monsoon, because you never know what possibly could happen. But my goal with Traffic Monsoon, especially with these cash links, I look at Facebook, for example. It's free to sign up for Facebook, and people can sign up and connect with people, and they're not making any money doing this. But with Traffic Monsoon, you can sign up for free, and you can start clicking on cash links for free, start making money. And people are clicking all day long on Facebook or on YouTube or on Google or on Yahoo, wherever they're surfing. They're clicking all day long on various different websites. But on Traffic Monsoon, they can click and get paid. And if they tell other people about it, they don't even have to make any purchases. They can click and get paid, and there's a lot of referral earnings there too. And some people look at those pennies and say, it's not even worth it. But there's been a number of people that one of my personal referrals has made over $4,000 from referral cash link clicks, and another member has made over $1,000 worth of referral cash link clicks. So it is just a matter of motivation, getting out there and telling people about it.
Yep.
So the more that I look at this and say, how could this spread? Wouldn't it be great if we had or at least a high percentage of people in every city in the world who are able to get on, click on these cash links, and who knows, maybe one day we might be able to compete with TV or radio advertising commercials out there, where companies say, you know what, that's where the traffic is, that's where I can really reach the audience that I'm trying to target.
Yep. Oh, absolutely, Charles. I mean, I personally believe that every business that is out there, I mean, to this day and age, traffic is the key. If you want traffic to your business, you need to be in a business that sends traffic to your business. And I can tell you now, I literally can prove that the traffic that comes from Traffic Monsoon is just absolutely incredible, because I have blogs and that, and it's registering. You just see on the blogs all over, Traffic Monsoon. It's just coming in from everywhere. So, and traffic is the way for bringing people to your business these days on the internet, isn't it, Charles?
Absolutely is, and it's something that a number of people fail to realize, because I was talking with someone earlier today that they have a graphic design business, and they said that when they launched it, it really worked out well. The business was booming, but over time, the business slowed down, and then now they have no sales at all. And I was helping them realize that what they're really missing out on is advertising, because they didn't even consider that. I mean, I know for me, in my personal professional background, I worked at T-Mobile customer service, and I know that we have a save department or a cancellation department where people call in and they're trying to cancel their service. Now, there's a lot of people that cancel their cell phone service with whatever provider they're from.
Yep.
Now, if the company themselves weren't actively trying to acquire more customers, then eventually what would happen with the company? It would also dry up of all their customers, and they'd have a small customer base. So that's where I look at and say, you know, any company that starts out, they're going to really need that advertising on a continual basis.
Absolutely, because I mean, in Traffic Monsoon, you can literally
a steady sales flow.
Yeah, exactly, because you can target straight down to a city anywhere around the world in this, can you?
Yes, you can, and you know, the larger that we get, the more the better that targeting is going to be.
Exactly. So, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I love Traffic Monsoon. I really think you've done a wonderful job, and you're even now going over to the UK and doing meetings as well. Is that correct, Charles?
Well, I'm not holding the meetings, but they've definitely set up meetings out there that when they said, you know what, Charles, we would love to have you out here, it would really help out. And I was like, at first I dragged my feet about it. I said, you know what, I just want to stay here. But the more that they kept pressing me about it, I thought, you know what, I better do this. So I went out there and just amazing experience. The more that I go out there, the larger it grows. And my most recent trip out there, we traveled down to Morocco with a group of people and opened up Morocco in a pretty big way, I felt.
Yep, you're breaking up there, Charles, so I'm sorry about that. You still there, Charles?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We didn't quite, well, we have to get you over to Australia, man. Yeah. If you think you're dragging your feet to go into Morocco or England, wait when you come to Australia, man. A long way. Anyway, Charles, look, well, I think
it's funny because the more people that hear that I'm traveling, they say, "Oh, why don't you travel here?" And it's like, wow, that's a lot of traveling.
Well, put it this way, Charles, it's only going to boost up Traffic Monsoon, and I'd love to see, like you said a couple of weeks ago, love to see Traffic Monsoon in every household, because and not just household, every business should be in Traffic Monsoon if they want traffic to their business. And it's a fantastic business that you've done here, and I really do appreciate you giving me the time to talk to you. Charles, is there anything you want to say to your audience out there?
I guess the only thing I would say is there's definitely some people out there that reference that I've had previous businesses, and they look at that as a bad thing. But just remember that Richard Branson launched 400 businesses before he launched Virgin Galactic. So you start looking at the successful entrepreneurs out there. They've had failures in the past or struggles in their previous businesses. But one of the things that I've always stood by is I've always been very transparent in the way that I do business. I've always been honest. And there's definitely been some people who took some of the information that I told them and smeared it and twisted it to mean something else in their opinion. But I've always been honest and full of integrity whenever, especially with dealing with people's money. If someone withdraws money, they're going to get it. And that's just always the way that I do business.
Absolutely fantastic, Charles. Fantastic. Well, I'd like to say thank you for taking the time to talk to me. And guys, you've heard it from Charles Scoville here today, okay? And I don't pull no punches when it comes to anybody with all programs. I'm a firm believer, hey, I like honest people to deal with. We've got an honest guy here, Charles Scoville with Traffic Monsoon. We hope to see you in our business and growing and have fun. Charles Scoville, I'm Garth Whitney. Thanks for coming, mate, and we appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time as well.